Hey guys, welcome back to Shelf Life Extension. I'm Alexis and I'm going to be doing the 50 facts about me video. The woo! But yeah, I figured I would do this video because since I'm still relatively new to BookTube, it would be a good chance for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. And I think it would just be, be some fun. Because there's a lot of stuff that I like and I would like to share with you guys. So, yes. So let's get started. Fact number 1. My last name is Aho, which is Finnish, and it means glad. No, but in fact, I am not Finnish at all. My dad was adopted and we are actually Swedish, and I'm half Filipino on my mother's side. I've been to the Philippines twice, I've been to Japan twice, and I've been to Kyrgyzstan on a deployment for the military, as well as Puerto Rico on a deployment for the military, and also Canada. I'll count Canada. If I could go anywhere in the world at this moment, it would be Athens. I want to go to the Parthenon. Just please. I was supposed to be studying abroad in Ireland right now, but no, my school had to deny online students from participating in the study abroad program pretty much right after I started asking them about it. I'm so pissed. It's like not even funny. I could have been in Ireland right now. I'm currently studying creative writing in English, and I should graduate this October, which is super exciting. Yeah. I was part of the Running Start program once I became a junior, and by the time that I graduated high school, I was one term off of a completed associate's degree, which I'm pretty proud of. I left for boot camp a week after I turned 18. I married a month before I turned 19. I am the youngest of 4 children, the oldest being my brother Chris, the oldest sister being Becky, and Angelina right in between. I want a Corgi and a Maine Coon. I have one tattoo, it's on my chest. It's 3 Babayan symbols, which is the old Filipino alphabet, and it means family. I got my nose pierced a month before I was officially out of the Air Force, which is actually pretty illegal, but hey, I do what I want. Badassery. Not really, but I cosplay, but only when my sister Becky is in town. She lives in Japan right now, and she actually makes the costumes that we usually wear whenever we do cosplay. If I could do it on my own, I would, but I don't have the skill and the patience. Can't do it. When I was younger, one of my favorite things to do once I got home from school was to actually watch my sister Becky play video games on the TV. I remember a lot of Final Fantasy, and yeah, I liked it. I really want to go to Comic-Con. We were gonna go to Emerald City Comic-Con in Seattle this year, but we decided against that so we could go to Disney World later in the year. My favorite Marvel group is the X-Men. I want powers. I want to be a mutant, okay? Screw everybody else and they're hating. I want to be a mutant. Give me the powers. I love me some anime. I'm currently rewatching Kimi no Todoke, and honestly, kind of the cutesy animes are one of my favorites. You know, just when you're in the mood for it, they always hit the spot. My favorite TV shows at the moment are Sherlock, Downton Abbey, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Stargate. Though I do have to finish Stargate, like, in all its series. My favorite movie is probably Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley. Otherwise, it would probably be Singing in the Rain. I was only ever in one play when I was a kid, and that was Pippi Longstocking. My role was as the hot dog vendor. I can actually remember my lines still. I was in choir from 6th grade up until junior year. I'm an out. I used to be in my youth group bands. I played rhythm guitar and did some backup vocals, but to be honest, I got kicked out. Whew. I own an acoustic guitar, an electric acoustic guitar, and also an electric guitar. I also have a bass guitar, but that's actually at my parents' house. Literally, my favorite thing to do is go karaoke, but not karaoke as Americans think it, you know? I mean like the Asian style of karaoke where you get your own freaking room and it's just you and your friends making fools out of yourselves. They don't have that here in Spokane, but they have that in Seattle. So every time I go back home, we have to karaoke. Have to. I am almost always in the mood for pho or bubble tea. I love bubble tea. I have nerve damage in my right shoulder thanks to the military, so I have, no joke, a permanent knot that always aches and always hurts. And it's pretty much never gonna go away. I've gone through massage therapy, so like, no joke, it's gonna stay there pretty much forever. My first job was at the local ice rink where I fitted people for skates and I just like manned the registers to give people admission. I grew up figure skating, but I haven't been on the ice in over 4 years, pretty much since I left from the military. I used to do gymnastics, but then I quit, and then I did hula, and then I quit, and then I learned tap dance for my senior project, which I still kind of do. I have, I still attempt. I absolutely hate it when people say they don't like cats, because, okay, let's be honest here, the only reason you don't like cats is because you probably had a bad experience. And it's not the cat's fault, that's the pet owner's fault, you know what I'm saying? Like, my cats are awesome. If you ever came to my house and you met my cats, you would instantly love cats because they're bad ass. A big pet peeve of mine is when people chew with their mouth open. And my husband does this all the freaking time. Just mouth closed. Just keep the food in there. Just stop. I have some pretty intense social anxiety, and the one surefire way to make me instantly hate you is to try and get me to do something in a situation where I am completely uncomfortable. Like calling me out for not playing beer pong with your stupid friends at your stupid party. Like, I only came for the food, guys, okay? Let's be real. And speaking of anxiety, I get super angry when people don't take mental illnesses seriously. Like, we don't have these problems because we make ourselves have these problems. And since I'm on a roll of things I hate, I hate when people ask me what I'm going to do with my degree. Like, oh, what are you gonna do with that? What kind of job can you have with that? And it's like, you know what? It doesn't matter. That's something for me to worry about, so stop asking. I've never been in a physical fight before, though I have been elbowed in the face by a drunk guy when I was in tech school. That was fun. I have never broken a bone, knock on wood. I don't like bugs. Any of them. Any and all of them. Even if they won't hurt you. Just can't do it. But I do love seals, as by all my seal stuffed animals. They're so cute. I would love to work at Disney World. Like, I would totally audition to be a character if I could. And if I could, like, pack up my stuff, move to Florida, and start working at Disney World, I would do that. Hands down. I would do that. And probably my favorite Disney film is Tangled. Though my favorite soundtrack is Princess and the Frog. I will always sing Part of Your World whenever I go karaoke. Always, that is my song, as well as On My Own from Les Mis. My favorite musical is Cats. I've seen it twice. Randomly, I kind of hate dreaming. I always have the really weird dreams that, like, when you wake up from them, you feel like crap, you don't feel good. That happens to be more often than not. So I would prefer a nice dreamless sleep any day. But in contrast to that, I absolutely love deciphering dreams, dream talk, particularly with my friend Brooke, who knows all about it. I've never seen Cirque du Soleil live, but I do own 4 of their shows on DVD. My dream is to design my own house, which would be a cross between like Victorian and English manor house, which would either be on the seashore, the shore side on like a cliff or something, right? Or it would be up in the woods, surrounded by trees, no neighbors. Me and my big house. Yes. My favorite place in the world is Lake Crescent, which is on the other side of the Puget Sound. It was carved out of a glacier and the water is so clear that you can see straight to the bottom. I grew up a Christian, but I am now agnostic. So it makes for a great time when I go home and my parents try to talk to me about religion and preach at me. Not that I try to argue, I really don't. I just try to discuss, just saying. And to go along with that, I have never experienced the paranormal. I have no ghost stories, but I love to listen to them because, hey, I ain't denying it ain't real. Just saying. Okay, that's that. Those are 50 facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it lets you get to know me a little bit better as a person, because I do like a lot of things and I do hate a lot of things. So anyways, yes, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and I will check you guys out next time, okay? Bye!